Hey everybody, it's Minnie Fox, and today I have a very special guest here. Not only a special guest, she is my sister girl, my sister from a mother, another mother, another mother, however they say that. It's all cool. Now look, I want you to think about fashion. And when you think about fashion, what do you see? Is it the shoes? Is it hair? Is it makeup? Is it jewelry? Just imagine Total Diva. I call her Just Sexy. That's my nickname for her. Just Sexy. So Mina is on my show, gracing the screen with all her beauty. Welcome, sweetheart. How you doing today?
It's a pleasure to be here. I'm so excited to be here.
I am excited that you chose to come on. We're going to talk about some little special things here. But I've been waiting to eat a little something that Mina made. So, I'm just going to start the show out with some food, y'all. We want to talk about a very special homemade dish that is in the family. The recipe. Tell us all about it.
Wow, this is apple coffee cake. I made it this morning. I remember it when I was a little person, and my mama used to make one that was very, very similar to this. And it took me years to find the recipe. I found it in this old 1983 Betty Crocker cookbook.
Ooh, Betty, go Betty.
And it is delicious.
It is delicious. Let's
fabulous. All homemade, of course. This girl doesn't do anything but make it from scratch.
Apples.
Fresh apples. Perfect time of the year, too.
Perfect time of the year, because the holidays are coming. Y'all don't know what y'all missing. I don't normally eat on the show, but
if you're nice to me, I might give you the recipe. Cooking with Love by Mina.
Cooking with Love by Mina. Mina would have to be in my kitchen cooking with love, because I'll be just standing there looking, waiting for her to give me a plate. This is delicious. Now, cooking with love for Mina. What else does Mina cook with love? What else do you do, honey?
I'm a very eclectic cook. So I love chicken noodle soup. Make it from scratch. Make it from scratch. Make my own noodles. The whole thing. Love it. I love pasta. So spaghetti's a favorite of mine. A ragu. I also like drop meatballs are fabulous. So I like that a lot. And I have a smoker, so I smoke stuff once in a while.
Okay. She says she smoked
really
stuff.
good. I like
Stuff.
I like a good pulled. I like pulled pork. I smoke pork. I like a good pulled pork. I make pozole.
Ooh.
I make.
Now look, hip as a pozole. Is that? Tell us what that is. Is that Italian? Because I'm totally lost on that. It sounds Italian.
Pozole.
If it's not, y'all forgive
pozole. Me. No, pozole is a Mexican dish.
Oh, okay.
So it's got hominy in it. It's got the pulled pork in there, and lots of juices from the pork.
Wow.
And it's really delicious.
I love hominy. Do you know what hominy is, y'all? It's in the corn family, and it is absolutely amazing. My mom used to make it. There's gold hominy, white hominy, and we put lots of little butter and some Lorry seasoning. It was delicious.
Delicious. Well, if you're from the South, like I am, I'm ish from the South, kind of like on the edge of the South.
Okay.
As you can probably tell from my a little bit of accent here that I got going on. So. Anyway, so I love to cook. I love to cook all the time.
We're gonna have to bring her back on the show and put her in the kitchen and do some cooking with love.
Cook you.
That'd be fun.
Something special.
Okay, something special. I like to be spoiled, y'all.
I can spoil you. I can spoil you, honey.
So, Mina, tell us what you're working on right now. What's going on in your world?
What am I working on? Well, nothing too exciting, I don't think. So I did make this morning. Okay. I cleaned out my pantry yesterday, top to bottom. That took me all day. And last week I read all my recipes and put them in nice little folders. And I got like 10 feet of recipes, and I've sorted them all out, put them on. That took me like a whole week. So that was kind of fun. But what am I working on? Not much of anything right now. I've been lazy.
You've been lazy?
I've been lazy.
Were you retired being lazy?
I'm retired.
Oh.
I'm retired. Gosh, 13 years ago.
Wow.
13 years ago. Can you believe that?
That's early. As long as you're able to do it, just do it.
I might be older than you think I
am. Okay. And I might be younger than you think I am.
Yeah, I was blessed. I had a really good career.
Okay.
And I was able to retire. And with that came a lot of changes in my life.
Okay. Now, is it true that when people retire early, they get a little bored and they gotta go do a few little things?
I was so bored.
Were you?
Yeah. So I did little stuff all the time, and I still do. So I'll like work maybe, 3 or 4 months out of the year doing something interesting and fun.
Okay.
Like I worked for Instacart for a while, for example. I hosted Airbnb for a while.
You did?
Which was really fun. I had people from all over the world come and visit me because I had this great house in Phoenix, Arizona, right on the golf course. And so I had people from Sweden and Germany and Japan and South America. And I had somebody in my house like every day, literally for 6 months while I was doing it. So then I'm like, okay, no. It was great. It was great.
Was that more like a bed and breakfast kind of thing?
It was, and I actually did.
Okay.
I actually did. I cooked for them, and I cooked 1 meal a day, and it was just I got to know them, and I got to, they got to experience me, and we got to talk about life, and I think it's important to meet people from different walks of life, and then to share your stories.
So you had a little konnichiwa from Japan. Yeah. You had a little hola como estás from Mexico, and then she had, hey y'all, what's up? On the English time. That's wonderful.
And let's see, what else did I do? I worked for Chanel for a while, setting stores.
You did?
I did.
Okay.
I worked for MGM for a while in this retail store. So I get bored and I do stuff.
Okay.
I enjoy it. I have fun. I drove for Lyft, and that was great fun because I got to meet all these people that, actually I did it when it kind of at the tail end of COVID. And then it got too busy in Las Vegas, so I didn't like the driving part anymore. But I met people from all over the place. It was great. I loved it. Because maybe you could figure it out by now. I like to talk.
That's okay. That's what we're here. We are on the Many Fox Talk show. So you get to talk. That's what I brought you on here for, so we can talk and share some wonderful, exciting things that you are doing in life. I understand that you're working on something special. And we'll get into that in another show, but something real special that's going to help people to help themselves, encourage, motivate, and bring people, lives, personalities, nationalities, the men, the women, the young people all together so that you can have empowerment and understanding for things in life and how do we work together. So we're going to be looking into that later down the line.
I'm excited about that. That's going to be a really great show.
Yes, we're going to have fun.
Yeah.
So, Mina, you talked about, and is Mina short?
Mina, yeah. You can call me Mina because Wilhelmina is actually my name. Wilhelmina Tristan George is my name. But you call me Mina because a lot of people can't remember Wilhelmina. So they're like, what? Who, what? And I'm like, just call me Mina.
Okay. Besides, the W to the T to the G.
It's cute.
All right. We're going to call you Mina because it's cute. She said it's cute.
Call me that. My grandchildren call me Mina. So.
Do they? Oh, that's cute. My grandbaby, he calls me, I go by Grandma. But right now, Granny comes out really good for him. He goes, Granny, Granny. Nice. Or he'll say, Ma, to get your attention. Well, that means saying that you mentioned Dior. You also mentioned Chanel. And so let's talk about the beauty industry and what you did. And I know when I was 18, I was out there doing the modeling, acting, singing thing, and I loved cosmetics.
But you're beautiful.
Oh,
you're so beautiful. So I can see where that. Well, for me, it took a while before I got into, cosmetics and how to apply, makeup effectively for my face and my skin tone. But when I was a little girl, 4 or 5 years old, I would sit. My mother was beautiful. She was a Renaissance woman. She was a singer and she was an artist and she was incredibly beautiful. I would sit at her feet, looking up at her and smelling the perfumes and the powders and all the things. And I wanted so much to be like her.
Okay.
And so it took a while for me to get there.
Okay.
To become who I am and to, transition into this flower that I've become blossom.
Okay. But some people say, you have a little caterpillar and the caterpillar becomes that butterfly. And y'all all know I love butterflies. And then when the flowers are in bloom, they're so amazing no matter what color they are. What's one of your favorite colors, Mina?
Well, I like red.
You like red?
I like blue. I like your outfit.
Yeah, and
You
y'all
like
know I
that
put this
color
on for
too.
Mina today because usually she's all in color and whoosh. So I put this on, and then she came as a businesswoman. I'm going, oh.
I got all businessed up for you today because I didn't want
But you
to.
look such a doll.
I didn't want to look all
Never
too.
go wrong.
I don't want to look all too sexy.
Never
so.
go wrong. So tell us about those tattoos that you have. Because you have quite a few.
I do have a few tattoos.
Okay.
Well, these ones here are. They kind of go around here,
Okay.
and I got them. I got this one because I wanted to cover my implant scars, actually.
Okay.
So I had this girl do them for me. It's kind of an anime look, and it turned out really, really good. I've got these on my shoulder here,
Beautiful.
which are flowers that come down my arm, and I got these because they just look pretty.
Okay.
A lot of my tattoos that you can't really see right now, unless I used to, get a little bit more stripped down.
Next show.
Next show, I'll show you. I'll wear a dress so I can show you some of my other
Okay.
tattoos, and we can talk about what they mean to me, because
Okay.
everybody's tattoos mean something to
They
them.
do.
And I have some very unique and special ones that really talk about or mean for me and talk about my life and how and my journey, and I think that's really important. So, when it took me a long time, years really, honestly, to figure out which ones, how to put them on, how to apply them, what I wanted them to look like, and what I wanted them to mean.
Okay.
So they're integral to my life, and they're also good conversation starters.
And sexy, because I've seen them. I've seen her in the little tiny dresses, and they're sexy. So I don't think Mina actually knows, but I have a starter kit.
I like that. You do have a starter kit.
It's a starter kit, y'all. This is as
What
good as
am I-
I got, and I was 55 when I got that.
Oh,
done.
really? I didn't start
Yeah.
early either, honey.
No.
So I got this one. It says, "I love it. I
Uh-huh.
love it when you laugh with me.
Oh,
I love it when you laugh with me."
That's beautiful.
And that's meaningful for me because I think it's important to be happy and to love yourself, love life, enjoy other people, and laugh together. I think it's a wonderful thing.
That's beautiful. That's beautiful. I hadn't seen that one. I guess I hadn't really.
I always
seen
had
everything.
it. I always
She was
had
hiding it. She was hiding it. So, Mina, tell me, you said that you used to watch your mom do her makeup and her hair, and she was beautiful, and she's still here with us. Yes.
She's 91.
91. What a blessing.
My mother's 91.
That is
She lives with my sister.
Okay.
My sister takes care of her. I took care of my mother when I lived in Kansas City. I lived in Kansas City for 30 years.
Mhm.
And so I bought her a home and brought her to Kansas City and took care of her for 20 years.
Wow.
And my sister, listen, took care of her as well. I handled her finances and did all that stuff so she could live her life.
Yeah.
But she was poor her entire life. And so I was blessed to have a good career and a good job. And so I paid my mother back for the beauty and blessing that she gave me for my life.
That's beautiful.
So she was able to travel and sing and do her artwork, and she's a flibbergigi a bit.
Good.
And so she was just, she's a social butterfly, and she was able to do that. Now, about right around time COVID happened, just a year or so before that, my sister wanted her to move with her, and I was moving. So it was the right time for her to move in with my sister. And so, yeah, she's still doing well, although she has some dementia, which is a sad thing to see.
As she's getting older, yes.
But I talk to her almost every day, and it's interesting when you talk to someone that has dementia. Sometimes she's really cognizant, but a lot of times she thinks she's back at another time. And so I've gotten to hear stories about her high school, and early life that I'd never heard before. And it's like, for her, it's like happening right now.
Yeah.
And so it's been very, very interesting to listen to those stories.
Why don't you give a shout out to your mom and say hello?
Hey, Mama.
Hey, Mama.
I hope you're doing well. Alma June.
Alma June. That's a beautiful name.
Alma June.
Yeah. We always have to take a little moment in time, no matter how old we are or what we do in life, to give back to our parents, because our parents were so very much involved in our lives.
Absolutely.
And even if they weren't, you were here because they had you. So you got to do a certain thing,
Something.
And that's a true blessing. Both my parents have passed on, but I try to do what I could do while they were here to continue to make them happy. And even now, still living a lot of the teachings of how I was raised,
right?
To give and to help people, and that's how your blessings grow, and so that's what I did.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
My mother was adopted in 1934. My maternal grandmother was young, 17 years old, single mother. And so my grandparents, I think of my grandparents that adopted my mother, adopted her. My grandma was a midwife, and so she adopted her from birth and raised her. And my grandfather was born in 1889.
Ooh,
1889.
What a story to tell on that.
Oh my gosh. I would sit and listen to him talk about the old days.
Okay.
Forever. It was incredible. And I'll just tell you one little thing that I took from my grandfather. And think about this. Before he was born and before the modern world happened, so there was no electricity, there were no telephones, there were no indoor plumbing. There was, it was coal and wood and horses and buggies, and I got to listen to him tell those stories about that life and and think about the transition from that life to modern day, because he died in 1983.
Oh wow! So he got to experience.
He got to experience all the changes of the world, and I still marvel at that. Think how that changed. The world changed in that shorter period of time.
Right.
I just think it's incredible. My grandfather was a wonderful man. He was a deacon of the church. I grew up in the Pentecostal Church Assembly of God.
Oh, singing that song, Lord have mercy.
It taught me all I need to know about guilt, honey.
Yes.
It taught me all I need to know about. It taught me all I need to know about guilt.
That's wonderful. So, Mina, tell us what is closest to your heart right now, that in this next journey that you have, you want to share with people that you feel may help someone along the way?
Well, I think that in today's world, there is a lot of, I'm not sure how to describe it. I don't know if it's animosity. I don't know if it's hate. I don't know if it's a lack of acceptance or understanding. But for me, what I wish is that we could, as a community, as a world, come together, be accepting of one another, love one another, and let everyone live their life the way they like to, the way they want to, and how difficult could that possibly be? I don't understand. So I wish that we would all come together with acceptance and love.
Okay. Acceptance and love. I talk about that all the time. I call it helping people to help themselves.
Right.
And if you have just a little bit of patience, everything that you're hoping and praying for is going to come. And people don't realize there's two words that no one can ever take away from somebody else because they were born with it, and it's called power within. Your power within is instilled in you from the time that you were born. So that's something, no matter what a person do, domestic violence, verbal abuse, yell at you, whatever it is. I mean, maybe you're not doing something at work right, whatever it is, that power that's within that makes you who you are, no one can ever take that away.
That's true.
Yeah, but you got to find it. And you have to believe in it.
Yes, you do. And the other thing for me, my personal mission, and it's a small mission.
Okay.
It's a tiny little mission. I want everyone that sees me, everyone that I get to know a little bit, when they see me coming, I want them to smile. I want them to be happy that they see me. I want to have an interaction with them that's positive. And I do that everywhere I go. Everyone that I see and everyone that I meet. I think it's really important to do that because today's world, we need love. We need joy and happiness, and we need to exude that in our personal selves. And I try to do that every day.
People are caught up a lot. You see all over social media, they say Karen this, Karen that, but there's some Paulas and Tinas and Joyces and Tonys and Tyrone is in there too.
And there's some Minas in there. There's some Minas in there.
Meaning that they have a way of not approving of their various things that are going on in the world because they see tunnel vision.
Yeah.
And we have to have a broader scope of what life is all about.
Yes, we do.
So tell me, with this new journey that you're on, where you want to actually help people help themselves and empower and inspire, what is it that makes you identify with people of all nationalities and personalities that sometimes struggle for acceptance or struggle to be heard or included?
Well, as a transgender woman, I think I understand the difficulties of the journey, and I call it evolution, and the evolution that we have through life. And it's going, having experienced it, having gone through it, and all the steps along the way, all of the trials and tribulations, and all the joy and all the heartache, because it's mixed together.
Right.
And since I've been kind of done it, I've been through it, I understand it, I can help. I want to help people with that journey, with that understanding, with that self-acceptance, with that self-love, because that's what it is. You have to be able to love yourself. You have to be able to accept yourself, and then you bring joy to the world. That's so that's it. It's easy said but difficult to do.
Okay.
We can talk about that on the show sometime.
We're going to talk about that on the show. That's most certainly not, I don't want to call it a subject, but that is most certainly a lifestyle that the world needs to have better understanding for, so that they can have that acceptance. Because I think for some people, what they don't know or don't understand, they fear. What they don't know, they don't understand, they talk against. What they don't know, they don't understand, then they simply don't understand it, so they don't want to be bothered. But the way the world is going on right now, we all need to be elbowed and pinky fingered and working together. Which brings me to the hurricane that happened in Jamaica. And by it being a magnitude of 5.
5, yeah.
And be reminded that New Orleans was 5 too while it was out in the ocean, and as it was coming inland, it tailored down to a 3. But when it hit hard, it made the levee break. So that's what the devastation came from with New Orleans. Jamaica got hit with the 5.
I know, right? Dead on.
Yes. So that devastation was just as much, if not as worse. And prayers just go out to the families on both sides. Even Haiti, and it's all down that coast, and people were over 25,000, I believe it was, travelers up and down the coast were on vacation, and so they had to hunker down and get through, and the airport shut down and everything.
Yeah.
But what I found that was absolutely beautiful was how everybody came together and they did this. How simple is it to hold hands or to hug one another and wipe each other's tears and be there for one another? Shouldn't have to be a tragedy for this to happen. Many times we're running around in the universe, and you may have said hi to somebody and kept walking. You don't know, you may have saved their life that day.
Right.
Because so many people go through life and no one says anything. They're like that song, Cellophane, where the man felt he was cellophaned and nobody saw him, and he was just invisible, and I had that experience once. I met a lady at the bus stop and I said hi to her back when I used to catch the bus all the time. And she just looked at me all kind of weird, and I said, "Ma'am, are you okay?" And she says, 5 people have come here while I'm waiting, and no one has said a word but you. Right. And that made me think about, just in everyone's daily lives, we go through so much.
A little smile and a little happiness.
Not tell y'all pick up the phone, call and talk to somebody, do whatever. But look, Yeah, I know it's a tradition on my show to always do a little something, surprise. There's 3 things that you know I do. You're a viewer on my show. You know what I do. I don't talk tongue-tied, but it's been a long day, y'all. How about that one? But anyway, Mina, I need you to put your hand like this. Yeah. And you're going to close your eyes. Y'all know what I'm doing. I got the little thing in the little bag here.
Oh, it's my salamander.
So, bring it up. Open your eyes and say your acceptance speech.
Oh.
That's her Oscar.
For all the little people that have helped me along my way. I couldn't have done it without you.
That's right.
I love you all.
And you're watching from the beginning. Mina is here on my show. We just having fun chopping up some girl time. But I mentioned her nickname that I named her, and it is
Mina.
what I call you.
Oh, I forget what I
Just sexy. Look,
oh,
just
sexy.
sexy.
Just sexy. JS.
Just sexy. Yeah, she just sexy. That's what that is.
Next time I'm on the show, I'll dress up sexy. For
Yeah, you gotta have your Oscar. So look, she's been sipping. So I'm gonna go on and do my toast before it's all gone.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I didn't realize I was supposed to wait. I'm breaking all the rules.
She's just sipping. I'm like, okay. Look, on behalf of all of us here in the Mini Fox Talk Show, we are so excited that you came on the show. We're proud of every moment that you've made, every tear that you've shed, every hug that you've given someone, all the joys in their life and what's to come. We're glad to be a part of that journey with you. And we just want to say stilettos off. I don't say hats off because we're divas. So we say stilettos. Stilettos are off to you, Miss Mina. Oh, and congratulations to all and what's to come.
Such a
cheers, y'all.
Such a pleasure to be on your show. I love you, Anya.
Thank you. Now what we do is we usually end up for a Kodak moment. You bring your glass, bring glass.
Uh-oh.
And we lean up for the Kodak moment and we go cheers because it'll be a still later.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. I gotta do it the right way.
And then we go put our glass together. Cheers. We're gonna turn it this way just a little bit. You know she got pearls on that glass. Look at that.
Oh, okay.
Just as a diva.
I didn't know I was doing it wrong.
There you go. Cheers. So that's our
Kodak.
Our little Kodak moment, because what I do is later I'll make it a photo. So we can have cheers on. Is there anything that you would like to share? Some beauty secrets? Anything?
Beauty secrets. Well, I don't know. Let's see. I have found over time that well, for me anyway, I find somebody that has a really good eye, and I go to them maybe once a year, and I'll say, "Hey, make me over." And I'll learn something new every single time. Or I'm a Dior girl, so I do a lot of Dior products. Okay. So I go to Nordstrom's, and I'll go to Nordstrom's once or twice a year and just have them make me over. And so I'll just learn a little bit. A little bit more on the eyebrows, a little bit more on the cheeks, a little bit more here, a little more there. So I think the secret to beauty is to always learn.
Always learn.
And buy good products.
Buy good products.
Buy good products.
Yes.
But I just think it's important to continue to learn because, I had a good teacher early on, and I think it's it helped me, and to learn my face and to learn how to apply my makeup properly, and I think skincare is a really important part of things, So I always, I'm really careful about my skin and after I remove my makeup and how I treat my skin and everything. And I think that's also really important because you want to have, really good base to put your makeup on.
Base.
So I'll tell you how old I am.
You don't have to tell. That's not the show.
I'm going to tell you how old I am. I'm going to tell you how old I am.
You can say what club you're in. Like you're the 30 club,
I'm in the Pink Pony Club.
The Pink Pony Club. Oh.
I'm in the Pink Pony Club. We'll stay there for another day. But
I think I put too much cranberry juice in her glass.
Oh, it's not cranberry juice. I don't think.
Oh, that's wonderful. I'm so delighted that you had time to come on the show. I know we've been connecting for a minute trying to get some things going. And we're definitely going to see Mina again in the nearest future as we follow you on this journey to inspire and motivate and educate not only the LBG community, but this community over here, that community over there, that community over there. Now, I would like for you to set the record straight, because some people say she, her, him, me. Say
So,
the proper that people will know.
I'm a woman, so it's she, her.
She, her,
it's
like
very,
me.
Very simple.
She, her.
I'm like
okay.
You. I'm like you.
Okay.
She, her.
Now what?
Me.
Okay, she, her. So when a person says he, him.
So male. So I might have transitioned from a female to a male.
Okay.
Right.
And
so,
then
so me.
They, them.
They, them is non-binary, meaning they've kind of fluctuate and float between the two.
Okay.
So they feel like a woman someday, they feel like a man someday, they kind of feel like in between someday. So it's non-binary, so they're not rigidly sort of portraying one gender or another. So they have a lot of fluidity in their life.
Okay.
So that's it's just it's a lifestyle that they have chosen. And it's an interesting lifestyle too. And I know a number of non-binary individuals, and they're just wonderful. They're wonderful people, and everybody. Whether it doesn't matter if you're straight or gay or lesbian or non-binary or transgender. It doesn't matter. We are all just people. We're just people. Like, everybody is just a person. Everybody's their own self, and this is myself.
This is true.
This is yourself.
If you forgot how to spell it, that's People. People. That's who we are. And as people, we're supposed to help one another. That's what makes the world go around, so that our young people will be able to understand life and have their ideas and things, because we've pretty much lived our lives. So the young ones coming along, they got to have their opportunities at developing and creating their careers and being who they want to be. Wonderful. So look, we know you have a favorite color. It's kind of red in there a little bit. Is there a favorite movie that you like?
That's a hard one. That's a hard one because there's I have a terrible memory for movies and stuff. But let's see, what did I see? Like action movies, like rom-coms, like those kind of things. But what did I see recently that was kind of like, well, it's brutal actually. Have you seen the Beekeeper?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, brutal. That was brutal. So, but I like feel-good movies too, and can't think of the name of one off the top of my head. Okay. But I do like feel-good movies, and I'm not a horror movie fan. I don't really like horror movies.
Ones anyway.
Yeah, no, I don't like that.
I like a good ghost story.
Oh well,
I could sit down on a good ghost story or a shark movie from Jaws to Megan that he can bring those on. But all that Jason and the slasher shit.
I can't do that. I'm a chicken. I can't do it.
Wonderful. So we're coming to an end right now, and I'm so glad once again that Miss Mina has come on the show to share some special things with her. Now, I do the toast and I do the little Oscar. But last but not least, y'all know what I'm talking about. Mina, give me that hand. Give me that hand. She gonna close her eyes. And interestingly enough, it happens to be the colors that she has on. But how interesting that the stiletto is off to you.
Oh.
And
that's beautiful.
I had picked that out for you today. And look, you have on black and white, so you are already matching.
Perfect.
Yes. So on the show, I don't do the hats off. I pull one of my personal stilettos, and I match it to the personality of the person that's coming on the show, that I think they're beautiful. And these have roses in the heel, the top and the bottom, and they are amazing stilettos. And of course, I got them in red and pink.
They're beautiful.
Are they beautiful?
They are beautiful.
Yeah, pleasure. That's where they came from, pleasure. And I've never worn those.
Oh.
So I got to wear them at some point.
Yeah, that's nice though.
Or should I say I got a tiptoe in them?
That's not too bad. It's not too bad.
Not too bad. Okay, you can walk in these.
Well, yeah, they're not that much different than these ones, are they? Are they?
Yeah,
a little bit. Well, you got the platform on there.
Yeah, we got the platy in there. So you gotta lean for your Kodak moment.
I'm tall enough.
Cheese. So how tall are you, Mina?
5'11".
5'11". Okay, so in your shoes you're a good 6'2", 6'3".
Well, these ones, yeah.
Yeah. I got away with that in modeling. I had long, skinny legs, even though I'm only 5. But I claim to be 5'8". I just claim that extra half inch. When I put on the heels, I'm tall enough.
Wow,
tall girls.
I find that when I go out on a date or something, a lot of times I'm slightly taller than a lot of the men that I go out with, which is okay. You know, but I do like a tall man.
Oh, you got like a tall man.
Once in a while.
Unless he Kevin Hart. That would be my exception to the rule. If you Kevin Hart coming at me, then hey, you know. All right, y'all. You have to taste this amazing apple
coffee cake. I'll send you the recipe. You can stick
apple coffee cake.
Put it on your site.
We're going to put it on the site. And if you have any questions, you're out there watching us today, and you have some questions you want to ask Miss Mina, write the show. You know the call letters. MiniFoxTalkShow at gmail.com. MiniFoxTalkShow at gmail.com. Ooh, my taste buds are just going.
Now it makes your mouth water.
All right, y'all. It's been real. Thank you for tuning in. And remember, continue to help people help themselves. Be inspired. Be motivated. Find yourself. Be educated. Don't fear loving someone, caring for someone else. And that God-given talent that you have, which is that power within, will stay within you as long as you hold on to it. But remember how to make you amazing. And you are amazing. Thank you so much, Mina. All right, y'all.
Bye.